Joe Ludke, the head coach, in his 16th year with the Warriors. Rich Nassif in his 4th year for the Eagles. BenU coming off their tough 1-0 loss to Concordia, Wisconsin the other day when they played so well but just could not put the ball in the back of the net. Had 14 corner kicks, if I remember correctly, from Wednesday night, but still could not make any of them get by their keeper, who had a brilliant night for Concordia, Wisconsin. Prior to that, they beat Lakeland on the road 3-0. And this game 2 of their 3-game homestand, because middle of next week they're at home against Concordia, Chicago at 7 o'clock at night. But really, after today, only 2 home matches remaining, on the 14th against the Cougars and then the 21st against Rockford, and that's it. They're on the road the rest of the season. So we are underway, and Schmucker will let that one go. And right away, Benedictine gets the goal kick against Steve Mack, the 6'2 sophomore from Lake Park, in the nets for Benedictine. Wisconsin Lutheran, Cedric Gouchard, 5'10 sophomore from Plantation, Florida, will start as their keeper here today. So again, with the win, going to keep that low, and a couple of headers to move it in the other direction. Again, happy to be on hand with the guys from Sunrise tonight as well, with the great coverage and the chance for replays on big plays, etc. here tonight. As they're here for all 3 games today, just like I am here at the Sports Complex. So for BenU, that was Zaire Ortega, number 8. He'll roll it back here to the near side. Michalowski. Delgado tries to track that down, and it'll be a throw in for BenU. Right away to Nick Kapetanos, our leading scorer. Off of Nick for the throw in now for the Warriors here on the near side. So just getting started. Headed to the middle. A chance here for Benedictine. Tracking that down is Miguel Sanchez. Now, as far as the opponents are concerned, as Ortega has it, Ovalle now. Ovalle gets by his man who took a tumble. Chance for the cross. He keeps coming in, rolls it in front, but it's deflected out. Now, did it go off of Ovalle? Or are we going to get the corner out of that? Yep, we are. Looks like we're going to get the corner here on the near side. So Jonny Lehman will tee up the corner kick. Lofted in, headed towards the net, but the save is made. I think that was Stammer who got the head to it. And again, obviously, the sun setting here, as we mention it every time out for these night games. It's going to be tough for our cameramen and tough for us to see anything until the sun sets behind the trees. Looking directly into the setting sun. Ovalle here to the near side kicks it out, so Warriors get a throw in. They'll try to make something happen. Beautiful play there defensively by Hugo Gomez to get in the way and stop any potential cross there from happening. Now the Warriors have spread their goals around. A bunch of players with 4 and 3 and those kind of things. They're going to get a throw in here from the near side. And goes all the way through, so Mack will get the catch out of that one. But they have 23 goals overall on the year as that one goes out, I believe, off the heel of BenU. But Nick Sapinski with 4 goals. Austin Drake has 4. You got 3 for Grunholtz, 3 for Schodorf, 3 for Joyce. I mean, again, there's not one player on the Warriors side that you really have to concentrate on necessarily like Kapetanos for BenU. Although, we obviously have some other goal scorers like Stammer, etc. Your side is Ovalle. Delgado trying to roll it back. Kapetanos, he'll get there. Gets by his man, launches across. Ooh, Lehman couldn't quite get the foot to it. Defender got there first, and they launch it into the bench. Guichard, their keeper, has been in the nets for every minute of the Warriors this season. So he's played everything. His goals against is 1.29. His save percentage, 73.3%. But he has been in the nets for every second this year, their sophomore. Mack has split a little time of late with Zoran Reed, but Mack has been obviously our main keeper as well this year. And it should be a BenU throw-in. Yep, and it is. It's Delgado. Ortega popped it up and over everything. And the green jerseys try for a little counterattack, but BenU is there to slow that down. Good play by Sanchez. Now Ovalle. Race is on for Delgado to get there, and he will. And the cross, but there's nobody home. Not quite to where Kapetanos was. But BenU with another throw-in. Trying to put some heat on here early. Trying to battle through. Delgado off the deflection. Well, couldn't get by all those green jerseys. But Michalowski will come up and head that. Ovalle, good play. Takes it away. Ovalle rolls it through. Kapetanos won't be able to get there. But they did call a foul. Ovalle got knocked to the ground, and I think BenU will get a free kick just inside the 20. Which basically means from just inside 30 yards out, since again, back of the end zone is the goal line for soccer. Lehman and Delgado were there. Lehman will take it, hits the wall, but back to Lehman, who shoots, and the goal! Jonny Lehman gets BenU on the board first. With a good, strong free kick. Rebound came right back to him, and he drilled it. Past the keeper. So let's watch it again. Again, this goes off the wall and right back to number 10. And then launches the good, long, hard shot. And again, keeper got a hand on it, but Guichard could not stop it from going past. So Lehman gets BenU on the board here for a first half 1-0 lead. So that's a big, big start here for the Eagles. Defense will try to track that down. Schmucker gets there and just rolls that back to Mack. And now Ovalle. Well, stepping in front. Well, Wisconsin Lutheran there to take it right back. And that's going to be a corner kick here now for the Warriors. But that was number 19, Ryan Kurth, who got that all started with the initial sort of interception, as it were. Now a near corner for Austin Drake, but rolls it short. Try to get it back to Drake. Well, that's kind of mistimed. Now they keep possession and launch one from way up top, from about 30 yards out and up and over everything, and we get a goal kick for BenU. Well, that was kind of a surprise. Quick roll there to number 21, Isaiah Grunholtz, the sophomore from Watertown, Wisconsin, to try to get it back to Drake, but overled him a bit. And pretty good launch despite that breeze, but now Warriors with a chance. Hurrying back is Michalowski, and that shot, again, goes up and over everything. Did not get a piece of Michalowski, so goal kick for Benedictine. But I think that shot was a little rushed because number 15 was getting there for BenU. And probably let go of that one a little bit before he wanted. And again, and that was Grunholtz. headed down there by Sanchez. Now Kapetanos. There he goes, uses that brilliant speed. And the center, Stammer couldn't get there. The keeper gets there first. Pretty good feed in from Kapetanos. But Stammer beaten to the ball just barely by the keeper, Gishard. Mack will come all the way out to launch that back in the opposite direction. And again, Kapetanos, he'll end up with it afterwards with a little spin on that little roll. And, oh, they're actually going to raise the flag on that? Oh, my. I don't know about that. Well, Warriors come back the other way. Oh, good play by Michalowski to take it away. Now it's Ortega. Come up top. Ortega gets it back. Back Stammer now. Chop middle. Well, Delgado lost that. I think he was trying to flip it to Ovalle, but Gio had not really come up all the way to receive that. And now Mack will come and get it for BenU. So a 1-0 Eagle lead. Counting down inside 35 minutes to go here in half number 1. Again, BenU has already won their women's volleyball game today in 3 straight over MSOE. Won our football game here on this field earlier today, 30-13 over the Warriors. Women's soccer to follow once we're done with the men's soccer here tonight. We'll have that as well. Now it's Kapetanos. Nick. Gets it Delgado, back to Ovalle. Ovalle. Lehman tried to chip it forward back to Delgado, but launched deep by the Warriors. Ovalle did not start the other night against Concordia, Wisconsin, but he came off the bench and really played well. And back in the starting lineup here tonight. That's Michalowski. That's deflected, but Ovalle's there. And by Sanchez, but he tried to get that ball to Gomez, but well, a green jersey got there first, and now Gronholtz. But Mack slides and covers that up. Again, shot from distance there by Gronholtz. But not a great scoring chance, really. Headed here by the Warriors. Can they keep it inside? They do keep it in the touch line, but now can they get something started offensively? Nope. Caught too much green with that one, and Schmucker's there. Schmucker back, Delgado. Chopped that forward. Tried to get it to Kapetanos, but Warriors can't keep it in, and Eagle throw in. And again, the wind blowing it towards that near touchline, and on that artificial surface, it's probably just going to keep rolling. Ortega. Nice play to get by his man. Tried to chop it through the defense, but it was deflected away. And now Warriors have it. I'll try to go up to the high side here. Lehman's there defensively. Good marking job there by Lehman to make that difficult, to get that counter really going. And that launched way too deep, and Mack gets there easily. Deflection there by the Warriors, but Michalowski will launch it long. And they'll just wait for that to roll outside the line. Oh, Ovalle got there first. Good aggressive play to get around his man. Kapetanos, back Ovalle. Ovalle has a chance. They'll take the shot and score. Left footer, Gio Ovalle. Oh, to the short side. What a pretty goal by Gio. Sophomore from Schaumburg. Let's watch it again. Well, the defender stuck his leg out, didn't get a piece of it, and then Ovalle, I think, made the keeper think he was going to go to the high side and then went inside the near post for a beautiful goal. And 2-0 BenU. I think I said Schomburg, actually Ovalle from Woodstock, Illinois, Woodstock North High School. Chance again here, right away. Kapetanos. It's deflected out and we'll get a corner kick.
Hey, Gio, keep it up.
Boy, big start here for BenU. And a big 2-0 lead. And again, in a situation where you're trying to climb up the standings here with 2 losses. And trying to climb over a team that's ahead of you in Wisconsin Lutheran that's 3-1-1. Headed there and headed back by the defense, however, before any shot really could be made. Again, Dominican entered today 4-0-1. MSOE 4-1-0. Aurora and Wisconsin Lutheran were 3-1-1, both of them. Concordia, Wisconsin 3-1. It's crowded here early on. And then Marion 2-2 with a tie. Benedictine 2-2, 0 ties. And then it's basically everybody else. Because then you've got Edgewood 2-4 entering today. Lakeland 3 losses. Concordia, Chicago, and Rockford winless entering today. But if you can go to 3-2 if you're the Eagles, and you've given the second loss of the year then to Lutheran, you're right back in the middle of the pack here and back in the hunt. Which is why a 2-0 start here early is very big. Gomez will head that, just smart play all the way back to Mack. Well, and we talked about it the other night. They had so many scoring chances against the Falcons, and again, I'd never really seen the 14 corners in a game, especially when the 14 corners didn't really amount to any golden opportunities. They had some. Again, Kapetanos had a couple of great opportunities, and their keeper with some brilliant saves. But huge that they've been able to get in the back of the net here twice already in this first half, and still plenty of time yet in this half. We're just down to 29-20 to go in the first. But again, the point was they played very well against the Falcons, just didn't get anything to show for it. And they've had a few of those, and I think they're kind of tired of those, which is why they came out with a definite sense of purpose here tonight and a 2-0 early lead. And a good aggressive play there. I think that was Schmucker that started that. Michalowski there. Actually, it was Michalowski who made the play because that's Schmucker at the 50. Rolled it through Stammer, and he got pushed from behind, and, well, they're going to let them get away with that because it's across the touchline and back to the Warriors. Schodorf in for the Warriors. Well, chance now. Can they catch up to it? Ooh, they cannot. Grunholz couldn't get there to get the cross. They had numbers in front of the net, perhaps, if he could have gotten there. But again, that wind blowing it away from the green there. There's Schmucker. He'll control. Feed middle, try to get it to Delgado. Instead, it's Sanchez. Now Ovalle. Michalowski. Delgado now. BenU on the attack, and Lehman. Back Ovalle. Oh, good little feed in the middle there to Kapetanos. Back Ovalle. 2 men countering him everywhere he goes now. As he has shown, he's the playmaker. And the throw in for BenU. But that's the problem. You can't double team everywhere Kapetanos goes and everywhere Ovalle goes. Oh, beautiful back heel from Kapetanos. Delgado! And that keeper comes up and makes the save. Boy, beautiful play by Nick. And they had Stammer in the middle there. If they could have gotten a cross through or a rebound perhaps, which is why that was a great play by Guichard to grab that and not allow a rebound. Throw in here for the Warriors. Launch a long one, but Mack is right there. Another shot from distance from Austin Drake. Stammer tries to get the header, but the Warriors get there first. But then Schmucker will just roll it back to Mack. Now Michalowski. Delgado. Now Ortega, but ridden off the ball nicely, but then Ovalle will just watch it roll out, so Eagles get the throw in again. Michalowski. And headed out for another BenU throw in. Near side here. Delgado. Kapetanos. Nothing was there, so we did a nice job. Just sort of bounce it off the chest of the man in green and start all over again with another throw in. Stammer right back, Delgado. And nice job to create a corner kick, I do believe. Should be. It's right there by the flag. Yep, it's going to be another corner. So nice job to create that again. Bounce it off the defender and create a corner kick. Delgado will do it. Headed by the defense. But BenU will get back very quickly, so no real quick counterattack here for the Warriors. Oh, beautiful sliding tackle by Schmucker to knock that out. They'll throw it back down in a hurry, though, and it's Gomez there. Gomez. And again, nice job to kick it off the opposite player and create yourself a goal kick. Inside 24 minutes for the half then. BenU with that 2-0 lead. Well, not a lot of contact there, but enough pushing to call the foul. It'll be on BenU and a free kick middle of the field for the Warriors. So again, this is game 2 of today's triple header. We're right back with a bunch of action next week as well. We're back Tuesday for women's volleyball against Aurora Tuesday night at 7. And that one headed out. And BenU another goal kick. Wednesday, men's soccer returns here to the website against Concordia Chicago at 7. Next Saturday is homecoming. Football against Concordia, Wisconsin at 1. Our women's volleyball has an afternoon match with Edgewood as well. Kapetanos in the middle. Delgado back to Nick. He's got some room to maneuver. Creates some room for a cross. Delgado with a long shot, but that shanked wide to the right. So goal kick for Wisconsin Lutheran. Rolled back to Gomez. And Ovalle now. Delgado. by Haro. Matter of fact, then behind Haro to Gomez. Delgado's got some room now. Ooh, try to get it to Kapetanos, but could not connect. Ooh, then they're going to say that Delgado fouled to get the ball back. So free kick here for the Warriors. Headed down nicely by Haro, though. Stammer and Lehman. So BenU gets it right back. Ooh, but then it went behind Schmucker. So now Warriors possession. Try to flip that up towards Grunholtz. And Schmucker makes sure that he didn't get there till it went over the touchline for the Eagle throw-in. Gomez. Chance for Kapetanos? No. Michalowski there. Sanchez. Nice job to get that forward to Stammer. Now Lehman. Michalowski comes up. Now it's Ovalle. Fancy move there by Gio. Oh, past Lehman. But Jonny will get there. Good job to control. Can't get the cross. So roll it back up top. Ooh, again, too many green jerseys there for that pass in there to get through. But nobody home that one, so Mack backpedals so we can pick it up. Inside 20 minutes now for the half. 2-0 Eagles. Delgado. Ovalle rolls it back. And Jonny Lehman and Gio Ovalle with the early goals. Here for the Eagles is Lehman to the ground. Looking at the live stats, they did not credit any assists. So obviously on the Lehman one, it went off the wall and then he put it back in on a rebound. So you wouldn't credit one there. And Ovalle did a great job of creating his own opportunity, really, and attacking and getting the goal to the short side on his. Oh, beautiful little spin move there by Sanchez. Deflected towards Kapetanos. Nick, oh, beautiful feed back to Sanchez, and couldn't really get the great open cross, so instead creates the corner kick by knocking it off the defender. So we'll get a corner up top and see what can be made out of that. That'll be our fourth corner already of this half. Jonny Lehman will feed it in. Ooh, over Delgado, but Kapetanos. Oh, and then he gets upended on the steal there by the Warriors, who try for a quick counter. Schmucker came up at midfield, and he got the ball and then got run into. Oh, my goodness, they're calling that a foul on Schmucker? That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Well, the ref just bailed himself out by saying he stuck an elbow out, which he didn't. He got run into. He got the ball and then got run into, but oh well. Warriors possession, but it's not a good call. Headed by Gomez. Warriors will throw it in here near side. They all the way back midfield now. Here we go. Sanchez chipped it forward. Kapetanos off the feed by Michalowski. Nick goes down. Now, that went over the goal line, and that's going to be a corner kick for BenU. Now, they had a chance to control that, I think, before it went out and didn't. I think Grunholz didn't think that was going to be a corner. We'll roll it up top, though. Schmucker from 30 yards out, up and over. And a goal kick. 16 minutes to play in the half. 2-0 BenU.
Entering the match for the Eagles, number 5, Willie Campos, and number 30, Alexis Gutierrez.
Willie Campos and Alexis Gutierrez into the match for the Eagles. Campos got the foot to it there, and Gutierrez is right there as well. So those two that just came in right around the ball there. Now Schmucker. Michalowski to Kapetanos. Now Ovalle. Gio. Well, can't get around both of them. But that's out for a BenU throw-in. So Kapetanos again came in leading scorer, 10 goals, 4 assists, 24 points for Kapetanos. Delgado had his shot blocked by the defense, but now it's Ovalle. Headed down to Campos. Delgado saves it. Ooh, Ovalle was going the other way. And again, nobody home, so an easy one for Mack to pick up. Again, so leading goal scorer for us, Kapetanos with 10, Stammer with 4. Lehman now has his 4th with his goal today. Delgado with 2. And now Ovalle has 2. Sanchez with 1, Michalowski with 1. Those are our goals on the year. We had 22 as a team coming in. Michalowski, midfield, Delgado. Haro, good job there to disrupt. BenU on the move. Kapetanos now off the deflection, and will create another corner kick as he hit it off the defender. So a corner up top for the Eagles once again. It'll be Haro to take it this time. Alex Haro, the junior from Joliet Central. Ooh, looked like it was right at the feet there of Sanchez, but then it skipped by him before he could take a swing at it. Gutierrez now. Well, that was pretty dangerous there for a second. And now Gomez. Near side Ovalle. Gio spins. Now just roll it back, Gomez, and we'll start over. Again with a 2-0 lead. Nothing wrong with that. Run a little clock, go back, set it up. Delgado got by his man. Oh, just over Kapetanos and an inadvertent handball there to Nick. Rolled it by on a bad pass. They try to save it in the corner, cannot. And BenU will get a throw in from deep in that corner.
Subbing in for the Warriors, number 11, number 18. And in for the Eagles, number 2, Alex Unzueta.
Alex Unzueta comes in for BenU, the sophomore from St. Lawrence in Chicago. Campos rolls it back to Haro. Near side Ovalle. There's Unzueta with it. Now Michalowski. Haro chips it over towards Sanchez, but she ends up top. Here, middle of the field. Where it's rolled back once again to Haro. Gutierrez, who tried to feed Schmucker going down the high touch line there, but it rolls out. Inside 11 minutes for the half. And a miss hit there by the Warriors. Goes all the way into the stands, and BenU will get the throw in. Unzueta will do it. Campos. Good feed, Kapetanos now. Boy, they had 3 green jerseys around him. But Eagles retain possession, and it's Haro. Tried to connect with Unzueta and could not. Now Warriors trying to come back. Gutierrez got in the way, though, with a nice job there. They'll try to launch that one into the box. Nicely done by our keeper to get there first. Now Ovalle near side. Gio, ooh, down he goes. Well, no whistle. Probably a pretty good non-call. As the lights are on at the sports complex here at BenU. Sun not quite behind the trees, but it's getting there. Oh, Michalowski. Ooh, again. There was contact, but it was more forced by number 9, Nick Zupinski of Wisconsin Lutheran, then by Michalowski, but they'll get a free kick. With a chance to get it in the box. They have not really had much even inside the 18 here yet all game. Grunholtz will launch it. But it curves all the way to Mack for an easy grab. By a very good first half so far for the Eagles. They certainly have dominated time of possession and scoring opportunities, let alone the 2-0 lead. Chipped out for BenU throw in at midfield. I mean, we lead in shots 5-3 and shots on goal 4-2, but I don't think that really even tells the real story of this one so far. Well, matter of fact, looks like my live stats are frozen. Those numbers have got to be a little more lopsided than that, I think. As again, they'll just roll back to Mack harmlessly. Live stats must have just frozen, period. So that happened the last game on Wednesday as well. So hopefully at halftime we'll reboot the stats computer and get the live stats up and running again. We'll take that 9-minute break at half. Then we'll come back, and hopefully by then we'll have I'll go into the press box and again make sure that they know that the live stats have frozen again. We'll try to get those rebooted for the second half of action. We'll watch that again. And again, Sanchez stepped in front. Made contact with the ball. Some fans weren't happy with that call, but I think that was probably right. Sanchez, who tried to get it to Unzueta, but Warriors got a piece of it. But now Unzueta comes back. Well, and eventually Warriors track it down. Well, but then Unzueta's right back there again. So now it's Ovalle. Eagles sticking with it. Unzueta trying to get some room for a cross. Rolls it back. Sanchez instead. Now Campos. Back Sanchez once more. He'll launch it in. And headed by the defense, but a swinging kick there by Campos. And it rolls to the keeper. So inside 6 minutes for the half. Goes all the way out across the touchline for the throw-in.
Subbing in for the Warriors, number 20, Enrique Ariola, and back in for the Eagles, number 16, Alejandro Vincent.
Well, that one headed out of play. BenU throw in. Schmucker to throw it in. And headed right back towards the touchline again, but BenU was there to keep it in. Now it's Haro. Chance here. Haro to the near side and Ovalle. Yeah, good pressure there by the defense. Made that happen. That was number 11. That's Berto Garcia. And finally a foul on the Warriors. And number 16, Alejandro Vences. In for BenU, number 16. Now it's Haro. We'll watch that good play once again. Yeah, there's no doubt that was a foul. That was a little grab there by Taffy Joyce of the Warriors. Michalowski. Chipped it back Gomez. He'll come forward. Now Chance Kapetanos. So he tried a little back heel there. Didn't work. But Gutierrez now feeds Unzueta. And then a great sliding goal for Nick Kapetanos. What a beautiful feed by Unzueta to Kapetanos for the goal. Wow, was that pretty? 3-0 Eagles.
Number 7, Nick Kapetanos, assist on the play by number 2, Alex Unzueta.
Wow, you can't do that much better than the Eagles did there. Pretty play. So 11 tallies for Nick Kapetanos. As you see, a 3-0 lead with about 3 minutes to go in the half. Well, Nick scores again. And again, his 11th of the year. Who was the conference freshman of the year a year ago. 12th in the nation last year in points. 13th in the nation last year in goals as a freshman. And already with 11 goals this year. And not only that, a conference scholar athlete as a freshman too. Haro goes up top, but again, yeah, no surprise that he's got the point total that he has. Vences gets himself out of trouble there nicely. Nowhere to go, so let's go backwards. And That's Gomez, not a Haro. Boy, that feels good to have a 3-0 lead, I can tell you. Haro rolls it Michalowski here on the near side. And again, just roll it back once more to Gomez. 1:45 for the half, and it's Mack. Well, but that one chipped a little too far. So throw in here for the Warriors. Ooh. Haro got in a tangle there. And they're going to call the foul on Haro, I guess. For Wisconsin Lutheran, that's 14. That's Drake. I don't know. Neither could get out of the leg tangle of the other. But Haro called for it, and a free kick for the Warriors just outside the 20-yard line. So 31 yards out. And headed, but to Mack, who makes the grab and gets knocked down there by the Warrior player, and Mack wasn't too happy about it. Let's watch it again. Got the header towards that high post and then got run into and then got a little kick there too, which I also think that was a little extracurricular by Garcia. They'll launch one, and again, Mack will step forward and make the play before any redirect. So nice job by Mack.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So there's the half, and a successful half for Benedictine, to say the least. 3-0 Eagles. 3-0 lead, and here we go. BenU in the white. And we possess here early. Trying to add to our lead. Already with goals today by Kapetanos, Lehman, and Ovalle. Mack so far has had to make 3 saves. 3 saves for Gishard. Actually 2 saves for him besides the 3 goals. BenU again trying to get an early attack going here to start the second. Delgado. Oh, nice little back heel to Ovalle. Ovalle gets it back. And eventually here will be a Warrior throw-in. Keeper Gishard just to float that towards midfield. Past Haro. Now Warriors get control back, try to go near side, still have to sort of retreat and start it all over again. And a kind of a miss hit by the kicker. So BenU going to end up with a throw in here with a pretty good chance here with Lehman here on the near side. Well, matter of fact, they'll wait and give that up to Schmucker. Couldn't quite get it to Sanchez, but Schmucker's there again to deflect it. Oh, and Haro, beautiful job there to take it right back. Flips it back, Lehman. Now Haro. Back middle of the field. And Michalowski. Ovalle and a tumble there and a foul. Sun almost back behind the trees now. Back middle of the field. And Michalowski. Ovalle and a tumble there and a foul. Headed forward. And BenU takes it away to Lehman and rolls it back to Mack. BenU throw in. Schmucker. In no hurry with a 3-goal lead, that's for sure. Now Delgado. Ovalle, good little quick move, gets it Kapetanos. Delgado! And thought maybe another white jersey would be able to get there before the keeper, but no. And Warriors trying to get something started, but Schmucker was there for the header. Lehman, but Warriors end up with it. Good sliding play by Haro to get a foot to it, all the way back to Mack. Gomez. Off of Lehman. Nice job to control. Tried to chip it forward towards Stammer, but a little too much on that one. Grunholtz, try to get a little give and go, try to get it back to Grunholtz. Grunholtz takes the shot, and Mack will make the save. Now, I think that shot was going to hit the side of the net anyway, but Mack wasn't going to take any chances. And grabbed it nicely and held on to Grunholtz. Good little run here. We'll watch it again. Give and go, try to get it back to Grunholtz.
Schmucker the one.
Grunholtz takes the shot, and Mack will make the save. Get the hard shot, but again, it saved by Mack. Chance here for a cross, maybe. Oh, Ovalle, a nice sliding job there. It does at least create a corner kick, though, for Wisconsin Lutheran. Drake will take it. And the shot deflected. The fact that Nate Wasser even got that good of a shot out of that was pretty impressive. But BenU trying for a counterattack now. Delgado. Can't do it. Taken back away by Wasser. And Wasser watches that go over the line. So Benedictine throw in. And it goes right back out again. Eagle throw in by the bench. There was a whistle right off of that throw in. And it was a foul on the Warriors. And we'll get the free kick. We're about the 30-yard line or thereabouts. Now Haro is there, and I think that's also Ovalle. Into the box, Schmucker heads it up, but then the defense will get there. Another good sliding attempt there by Haro, but Warriors get by, but then Sanchez will run him off, and a whistle. Now that was behind the play. I think there's even going to be a yellow. Yep, there's going to be a yellow on the Warrior player. This was behind the action. I didn't really see it because it was behind the ball. Well, it must be a yellow on a Benedictine player. Now, he stood right by a green jersey when he gave the yellow, but it's a free kick for the Warriors, so we'll see who it ends up going against. But again, it was behind the play. Warriors trying to keep some heat on here. Ovalle, oh, beautifully done. Again, Warriors run out of room. Eagles will have the throw in. Kapetanos. Launches it deep. Warriors there, but BenU to take it away. Kapetanos. Well, Eagle throw in again near side. Schmucker. Chance here for Lehman. Nope. Didn't check up for him and kept spinning on out. And goal kick for Wisconsin Lutheran. And we're trying to go to 3-2 in the league. Lutheran would drop to 3-2-1 if this score held.